What is really surprising to me in entrepreneurial space that we are not talking about the most centered, the most essential energy in wealth creation. That piece of wealth creation is harmony. In fact, we sometimes look down on harmony and we say there's no balance, there's only impact, you have to do more, you have to do better, you have to push harder. We're not talking about harmony. Or we are swinging into totally different direction and we say, hey, like if your business is not serving you, then why are you having this business? I would like to address one of the most centered principles of wealth creation. The centerpiece of wealth creation is harmony. This is part number 4 out of my series of 10 principles of wealth creation. So far, we've covered your infinite divine alignment. We covered divine wisdom. We covered intelligence and logic, how to bring that form to that infinite inspiration, infinite creative energy, giving and serving, and generosity in judgment. Today, we're going to talk about the centerpiece of wealth creation, the centerpiece energy, the centerpiece principle of wealth creation. It is harmony. One is important because I'm noticing that in this entrepreneurial space, a lot of people say it's not for everybody and it's not for everybody. The reason why people struggle with mental health, the reason why entrepreneurs have higher divorce rate, the reason why small businesses normally have the most toxic work environment or work culture, because working for a startup like this is not for faint of heart. It is because of lack of harmony in business. Harmony is a centerpiece of your business because you have to have harmony between your marketing and your sales, because sales is not marketing and marketing is not sales, and people confuse it all the time. There is an essential piece to have between the harmony between your messaging and your positioning. This is about harmony to take ownership and agency in your business and hiring out for something that is not of your unique ability. Again, this is about harmony. This is about harmony. So, let me tell you a story. I was working with my client, and one lesson that I learned is this ability to be in a state of flow, right? Showing up from the given place. One of the principles of wealth creation is generosity and kindness in giving, because God, the creator, this is the nature of God. God wants to give. And if you're created in the image of God, you want to give. And principles of creating wealth is given. One of the principles of creating gift is generosity and kindness. So my client was showing up from a very kind place, had such a big heart to serve his clients. And what I noticed is that it's just right amount of marketing, not over marketing, but just right amount of marketing, right amount of messaging, right amount of connections to create that flow. When you hear those testimonials, like I just posted one video and I landed 4 clients, or I just went on my live stream and I got invited to a speaking engagement and I landed clients from that speaking engagement, that comes from harmony. It is a hard work, right? It is working on your foundation, expanding your vessel, knowing your market, doing logical things. We know what to do. We know how to show up. And we know the strategy. We'll learn. The first thing as entrepreneurs, we learn is how to do a strategy, how to do LinkedIn, how to do YouTube. We are seeking the how-to methods because you have to know how to do certain things in business. It's in your skill. But also, we often ignore the centerpiece of our business, and it's a harmony. how to create harmonious business. Because listen, if you don't create harmonious business, it will cost you. It will cost you really dearly. The lack of harmony in your business, first of all, it is retention rate in your business. People won't stay. If people won't stay in your business, if you have to constantly hire for new staff in your business, then guess what? It will cost you a lot of money. Hiring is an expensive process. Even if you don't pay recruiters, it's still expensive. Like the time that you're investing, interviewing, hiring, and onboarding versus that time could have been invested in your marketing material, serving your clients, making sales, bringing money, but you are spending that time to hire somebody. Number two, it is your mental and physical health. Let's not pretend that our businesses do not affect our bodies. They do. People get in the hospitals. In fact, what is really sad to me, that entrepreneurs is one of the groups that have one of the highest suicide rates. Again, because of the lack of harmony. But when we have harmony, when our messaging is balanced with our positioning, marketing, and sales, there is harmony in the business. When there's a harmony between us taking step back, us taking rest, and claiming the space for our mental health, for our happiness. Because listen, your happiness should not depend on success of your business. And I'm speaking to myself, Eugene, your happiness has nothing to do with success of your business. You can just be happy. And you, my friend, you can just be happy. No matter if you're in the flow or if you're in the low right now, you can just be happy. You can just be in your inner flow. This is essentially your inner harmony precedes your wealth. One of the blockages for your wealth is the lack of harmony within you. You are disbalanced. You are dysregulated. You lack harmony. It's essential to harmonize ourselves and to pull ourselves together in divine order that we are called to run harmonious business. And yes, it doesn't mean that you won't have challenges. Challenges will come, and as entrepreneurship. But again, when you are harmonized, when you are regulated, you look at the challenges more like lessons versus just challenges. It's important to have this balance between knowing the strategy, having the skill, and your faith, and certainty that no matter what's happening in your business, it's happening for you. It's good, and it's from the Creator, and it will turn out good. I don't know what is the end result. I don't know what lesson you'll learn, but it's going to turn out good. This is the harmony between us taking actions, learning this skill, being practical, and have faith and certainty that it will turn out good. When I'm ready to receive, when you are ready to receive, in the blink of an eye. This is why people say it's just overnight success. They think it's overnight success because it does happen overnight. But before that night will come, there are sometimes many years of you building, expanding your vessel, getting ready for your blessing, and putting essential pieces together. And then in the blink of an eye, it took me a year to prepare my vessel to move to another country. Just over one night, I had my paperwork. Literally overnight. But before that night, there was a process. Your business can get profitable, can skyrocket in the blink of an eye. But before you blink, before that blink, there will be a period when you have to expand your vessel, and that's okay. My call to action for you today is to look at this energy of harmony. This is the centerpiece, the center energetic piece in your business. Listen, if you're looking to build harmonious business, to put strategy, not just spirituality, but strategy that are aligned with your natural ability. I have spots available in my private one-on-one mentorship and coaching program. When I work with entrepreneurs, I work on messaging, I work on sales, optimizing and scaling business, and more importantly, I work with entrepreneurs to scale, to bring sales and profitability based on your alignment. There are many strategies you can utilize, but not every strategy is aligned with your nervous system and neuroplasticity. So like, have you ever tried strategies and it's just not working for you, but it's working for everybody else, and you think you're like, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. That strategy is just not aligned with your business. If there's incongruence between your alignment, natural skills, nervous system, and the strategy, it's just not going to work out. If you're looking for a mentor, if you've been looking for one-on-one support where you can get space for yourself to process your business, to get support, I'm not just another business strategist. I am a former clinical psychologist. I spent 8+ years, probably 10 years altogether in therapy. I have experience in tech. If you need help with tech, this is my other gift that I can give to you. I work with numerous entrepreneurs building a business that will support their lives by desire. We focus on sales, we focus on marketing, we focus on building a line business. No matter if it is like, no matter if you need to push more into strategy or if you need to push more into getting centered with your business. Even if you're not looking for another strategy, but you're looking for spaciousness, you're looking for alignment, you're looking for reconciliation between like your business and your purpose, like I invite to work with you, because listen, there's so much noise in mindset space, and a lot of people who talk about mindset do not have the formal education and skill set to actually work on your mindset. This is why I created this private mentorship program. Some people will come for strategy, and we're gonna work on that strategy. We're gonna work on launching strategy, messaging strategy, sales strategy, and some people will come for alignment. Some people will come to build a business that is aligned with them, with the life, and build the life by design and it into their calling. So if it is you, I invite you to fill out the form. If I invite you to fill out the application, I will review all the applications personally. If it is in alignment, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a call, and where we can make a decision. What is the next step? If it makes sense for us to work together. Again, if you have questions, if you would like to share with me your aha moments and what resonated with you from this podcast, I invite you to send me a message, connect with me on Instagram, and send me a message. Tell me what resonated with you. Thank you so much, friends. Tune in for the next part number 5 of 10 Principles of Wealth Creation. It's going to be super good. Thank you so much for being here.